the day we are leaving the Marquesas. It's a beautiful morning out. I just came out to grab a potato to make eggs and potatoes. Look how clear this water is. What do you think? Yeah? Do you know we're gonna sail today? It's so beautiful out. The anchor should be like right there at the moment, which is good. See all the little fish right there? What do you think? Ready to sail? You need to clip the bag in, shut the hatches. My little busybody boy. So technically I haven't raised anchor and I haven't been doing it much lately. Forgot how easy it can be. There's no wind in here, but once we get out there, I'm sure we're gonna get some. Hey, love bug. Mako, it's not that bad. You poor thing. Many of you will notice that the dinghy's lower right now. I'm kind of experimenting with it to see where it moves less. I've always tied it down, I've always ratcheted, but it still moves a teeny bit. And the hydrovane has made some wear and tear on it, as you've probably noticed here and there. So I'm gonna try to figure out where it rubs less and where it moves less. So these next couple moves, you're probably gonna see it at different spots. Just wanted to point that out. Up with them all. About 12 o'clock now, and we are finally getting some more consistent wind. We had to get outside of Tuamotu, and then one of the islands is still like 20 miles away, but looks like it blocked the wind a little bit. I mean, it's not much to block. 10 to 13 is probably the average speed today, and it just went down to like 7 to 8, so it's a little harder to sail. So we had the engine on for probably an hour today. But I don't know if I mentioned, it's a 420-mile passage. Slack tide is between 11 and 1 p.m., 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., which is really nice because it's in the middle of the day. So good visibility once we get in. I want to get there by like 11 a.m. And if I averaged 6 knots, it's going to take me a little less than 3 days. So that'd be before noon. And if I go 5 knots, it would be 3.5 days, which would be a little too long. I'd probably have to wait. I could get into the pass, would be almost dark, and I really want good visibility for all the bombies. I could probably get in and go anchor at the town, and then go to the other anchorage when the visibility got better, I'd have to just play that one by ear. So far we're going 5.5, 6 knots, so if we're going 6 knots with 10 knots of wind, I'm okay with that for today, and then hopefully we'll get a few periods of 7 knots and make that time up. It's a beautiful day out here, sun's out, I have the water maker going, Cape Index looks good, so hoping for clear skies. It's a dream when you can sail at 6 knots with barely any waves, especially upwind. Squall was coming in. Still the sky squalls after all this time. I don't think this one's going to be a nice one either. So jib is rolled in. Hopefully it's fine with just the rain. I'd like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Even when we're out somewhere this beautiful and living what seems to be the perfect life, all of us have ups and downs. We all go through lows in life, we go through highs in life, and no matter what you're going through, it always helps to talk to someone. It can be when you're going through a low spot and you need advice to get out of something, get through something. I know I've gone through periods of burnout. I've gone through times where I've been so anxious I couldn't get out of bed. Like before my Pacific crossing, I was so terrified and scared, and I couldn't do the simplest tasks like making a grocery list because I was so scared and terrified. And talking to someone helps you get through those hard moments. When I was going through burnout, I talked to someone and I was able to start moving forward and realize that I was doing way too much on my own without giving me time to rest, which I realize is now so important to me. I would have never known some of these things without talking to someone. While those are lows and I needed someone to guide me and advise me, I'm also living the most beautiful life, and I have extreme highs, and like you can't beat this location, but it still helps to talk to someone and look back and process your lows and think about what helps you thrive during your highs. And it's never a bad time in your life to begin talking to someone and go to therapy, and there's nothing better than having a strong mindset and a healthy mind and being confident and where you're at and processing things. BetterHelp makes the process of beginning therapy so much easier. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire and you are matched to a therapist within days, sometimes as little as 48 hours. And one thing I really like about BetterHelp is that if you don't like your therapist completely, you're allowed to switch at no cost. BetterHelp has improved the lives of so many people as they are an online platform. You can have flexible scheduling, and it's less intimidating to show up to a virtual appointment versus driving to a physical therapy session. Click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/Lauren Landers for 10% off your first month of therapy. Morning, my monster. Hens again. There's so many of them. Look at all of them. They're just hanging out with me. What's going on, buds? So as many of you know, I try to meal prep for these sales even if they're only a couple days. I didn't have many options in the grocery store, so I dug through my freezer. So one of them is old, well, frozen carrot ginger soup, which is one of my favorites. And I added frozen spinach and butter beans to it, and that made 2 meals, like probably 4 meals. The other thing I did, I was going to make enchiladas the other night, but all my corn tortillas I prefer them with corn tortillas so the flour ones don't fall apart and get soggy. So I made chicken with enchilada sauce, and I added black beans and carrots to it. So that is my other meal for this passage. Pickings are pretty slim, and I have like 2 carrots, 2 cucumbers, a little bit of cabbage, and then everything else is frozen. And I have some frozen meals in the fridge, like some curries from the previous sale. It's gonna be a process to get to Tahiti to provision. There's not much to provision in Tuamotu's, but I have food. Like I have tons of frozen veggies, frozen meat. Like my freezer's still full, and all my pantry stores are still full. So I have plenty of food, just running out of fresh food. We have about 8 to 10 knots of wind. We're going 4 to 5.5. 4 is a little slower than I'd like to go, but the wind is to our feet and the waves are behind us, so it's a very pleasant sail. Had one little squall today, but we only got up to like 20 knots right before the squall came, and then it was normal. It's been a pretty peaceful day. Hopefully it continues. I think we have almost 200 miles down, so we're almost halfway. A day and a half left to go. Hopefully. The wind's supposed to be 15 knots by tomorrow, so if that's the case, I'll pick up speed. But right now we're doing pretty good. As long as I average like 5.5, I will get there right in time. It's always exhausting, these short sails, so I don't get into like a good sleep pattern. Right, Mako?
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high.
What do you think? Are you just a happy boy? Yeah? We have dolphins. 1 second.
Beneath the moonlight, self-touch your hand in mine, gets me every time.
There's so many.
As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Baby, this is the season of love. Baby, this is the season of love.
It's another beautiful day out here. We are getting anywhere from 8 to 12-ish knots of wind, so still moving a little slow, but still on time. The sea stay is amazing and so comfortable, like a meter. Last night was clear, the sky looks really clear today, and yeah, it's just so far a relaxing sail. Very excited to get there, be somewhere new. It's just so nice being out here when conditions are like this. Mako's still doing pretty good. He was actually sitting with my hydrovane, or was that right there, last night for some reason. Comfy? Yeah? I'm not fishing right now.
everything that I would catch would be huge. And it's not even worth trying. My friend on the Sweet Isla, they've caught 2 tuna so far. I'll get some of that. Or I'll eat with them while we're there. I'll have tuna to eat, but I'm not gonna deal with bringing one of those monsters out here.
Sun is setting and it looks, hopefully the sky stays clear. It's super clear right now. It's beautiful. And we have a little under 100 miles to go, like 90 miles I think. So still on schedule and hopefully these conditions stay the same. It's been a beautiful trip so far. What you doing? Mako, I don't like you right there. Yeah. Come on. Come on. What do you want? We have about 25 more miles to go. It's a very beautiful night and I'm really excited to get there.
Once I was close to the atoll, I reefed the jib to slow down. I was going to arrive too early and also wanted to give SV Isla time to catch up so we could go through the pass together.
Hey, be nice, Mr. Energy.
For reference, the amount sphere, I have my anchor chart here. It's really good visuals. It's keeping them on. Head up. And I have the shark here. Isla is right up there, just waiting for me. And the pass is right there. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a tan spot there. That's a bommy.
that one boat recently sent me. So just let me know if you think that we should be going another way. I will happily oblige.
Awesome. I'll follow you, but I'll also keep my eye on all the charts and such. So Mako and I made it to the Tuamotus. It's stunning here. So that's about an hour and a half of navigation through the atoll, but there's probably like 15-ish boats here, I think, total. The water's a little stirred up, but it doesn't matter. It's just beautiful. I can't wait to explore and show you guys. So a couple of us are anchored, and we're gonna go check out a little hut right there and just go do some beach exploring. It's been a while since I've had white sandy beaches to go exploring, and I should probably take Mako's empty litter box, empty litter container to fill up with litter. We have a few of us around that have kind of met up here and there. We have 5 of us, a few more over there, people doing some wind sports. Yeah, it's just really beautiful here. What you want? That was pretty lazy. Yeah, that was pretty lazy. Come on. Oh, you let it go. Where's your red one? Is what you want? So the sun's about to go down. We did a little snorkel in the little creek in front of my boat. It was nice. I didn't expect anything in there. And there's little coral heads and the clams, the blue clams are so pretty. I'm gonna have to learn all the Pacific things. Like I know the Caribbean fish and stuff so well, but I need to learn all the Pacific life.
that's going to be fun to learn. I forgot how beautiful it is to watch the sunset over the turquoise blue water. It's so beautiful. There's a couple things I've really missed about the Bahamas, and the colors and the smell. Oh my gosh, when we got here, there's little things that you don't even realize you've missed. So I'm really happy to be here. The water's not as clear as I'd like below me, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some.
The following morning, a few of us went to dive some of the bommies that were in the area. These are patches of coral that come up to the surface from 70 to 100 feet or so. A lot of the coral was overgrown with algae, but it was nice to simply explore underwater.
Bring your own protein potluck.
So this is what they call the yacht club here. Ooh, is that a dead crab? Oh, it just kept running.